What is good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? Back with another banger. Back with another banger. It's Ikaika Elon. You feel me? Hey, this video, as you can tell, this video is why/how you should put your emotions to the side. Really, why? And just coming from where I'm coming from, I got family that's in jail for life. I got cousins that are in jail for life. And if I think about it, it's just really just boils down to they just let their emotions get the best of them. You know, because nowadays, being a thug or being a gangster is idolized, you know? And it's a lot that go into why being gangster is idolized. Because to me, even though gangbanging is not what it used to be, Crippin', Bloods, whatever it is, it's not what it used to be. You know, because those gangs, when they were originally formed, they was formed to protect the neighborhood, right? They was for our people, for people of color. You know, if you had hue, if you had any type of hue in your skin, you was back in the days, it was segregation. You know, people had they stayed on this side, they stayed on the so-called SAs, and the so-called blacks and the so-called whites stayed over there, right? Everybody had their thing. But around the 60s, integration started happening. They made it to where people had to integrate. But see, it was still problems. Just because, oh, we making it look good on the outside, we putting a Band-Aid on the bullet hole. You know, people still was having problems with racism and police having better jobs and better position, and people of white status having better position and better jobs, and that just continuing a cycle of unfairness. People begin to form their gangs and say, okay, you know, it may be like this and we may live like this, but if you come in our neighborhood, we not having that. You know, you're gonna have to deal with all of us. If you gonna come mess with them or this person or this girl or this dude or whoever it is in the neighborhood of our people, you're gonna have to deal with all of us. That's what it's for, you know? And I could say that, man. Like, I grew up with an OG who got years in the pen, and it's like, the streets is just watered down. It's just not what it, even from SoCal. If you banging right now and you from SoCal or you from any part of the United States or even outside of it, and you see this and you like, oh, I'll do this to you, little punk, because you're talking about gangbanging, bro. Anybody can be a thug. Anybody, like, especially if you done been through, like, if you came from the hood and you have trauma in you, you got some type of like a switch in you that you gotta control, anybody could be a thug. It's so easy to pick up a gun, you know. And it's some people that it's different levels to that. It's different levels to everything. But it's so easy to be a thug and pick up a gun, smoke blunts, and rob people. That is the easy outlet in the world that they gotta set up in the day. You know what I'm saying? So just to become better, the Ikaika Elon way to avoid the trap, to avoid the system. You know what I'm saying? You gotta Ikaika Elon it out. You gotta just really be strong. You gotta know better. You gotta educate yourself, and you gotta have real self-love. Because being in the hood, people gonna tell you, hey, get your put on, and this and that. And you like, bro, cuz got his put on how long ago, and dude got shot. Or other cuz got his put on and niggas in jail, and didn't old boy just try to get at his girl? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a whole bunch of, the hood is so vicious, you know what I'm saying? Our people got so much trauma from so long ago that it's not like gang banging is just came from nowhere and we just beef with them down the street because Family Feud or Hatfields and McCoys, something happened to where we just don't know. It was put like this, and we turned on each other because someone made us do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to us as the people who are in the hoods right now. You seen Kendrick and all the YG and all that stuff do the hood walk. You know, that's what it really boils down to, is the people coming together. Not just the little hood beefs and here and there, and oh, he hit this lick on him, and we got to get better as a people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this video is called how to control, how to not let your emotions get the best of you. So, you know, I'm gonna come up with a good title for it, but you cannot follow your emotions. Like, especially as a young man coming from the hood, you got any type of hue in your skin, you gotta have, like, I'm not the only one that say this, I'm not the first guru that figured it out, you know, but just trying to put my people on, man. You coming from the hood, you gotta control your emotions, because I got a cousin, you know, and he seen something he didn't like to see, and he did something he shouldn't have did, and now he in jail for life around nothing but dudes, you know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother story, that life, but it's just like your emotions, you know what I'm saying? People, when they in relationships, they, you know you supposed to do this, but then you out, and your emotion get the best of you. You feel like you about to sin, I'm about to cheat, because she got a emotion. Lust is an emotion, you know what I'm saying? So it say it in the book, it's all types of stuff that you have to control. You have to control your emotions, because if you don't, especially coming from, you know, my audience, coming from where we come from, I can say that, coming from where we come from, and you know, we all trying to get better the Ikaika Elan way, but it's like we gotta hear it. You gotta hear it. You know, I be at work. Hey, I want to say this too. I just got my second job, y'all. I just got my second job. I was working 12s, but then I stopped working 12s to go to school. I was in barber school. I stopped going to school for a little bit because she's pregnant. Baby number 3 is on the way. Baby number 3 is on the way. So, got a second job, about to stack up. This will be up, and the studio going, man, bro, big plans. You know, it take a lot of work to go through. I don't see the fam all week. I don't even see them all week. I come home, maybe just catch the baby before his bedtime and say what's up to the big dog. You know what I'm saying, my girl. But sometimes I come home, they all knocked out, you know, and it's just been the first week. But it's not my first time doing this, so just getting back on it, it's like, yeah, studio about to get hooked up, bike about to get back right. I'm parked the Beamer, and I want to get her a car, so, you know, third baby, probably another seat or something, just a little more room, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, definitely big plans, y'all, the Ikaika Elan way. But with all that being said, it's like I got to control my emotions, even though I'm at the step I'm at, because I'm living with my sister right now. She's going to leave, and we're going to rent the house out, you know? But we done been through it before. I don't like living with people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to bite the bullet or bite your tongue or bow down. But that's controlling. That boils down to controlling your emotions, you know? And a lot of the people from the hood, it's not even certain things that, like, hood politics or gangbanging or beefing that might get you in trouble, but controlling your emotions as far as home and work. Like, bro, I don't want to go to work, but if I get up late and I go in there with an attitude, I'm gonna be the one to get fired, and that's gonna set me back in my plans that's gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? You gotta avoid having fun now. It's delayed gratification. That's what it's called. If you're not looking at no books, I'm gonna leave some more books in the end of the video. I've been leaving 3 books in my last 2 videos. I'm gonna keep leaving another 3 books in my videos, man. You gotta keep checking them out. But you gotta control your emotions at home, at work, wherever, school. If you're still in school, you know, you gotta control your emotions, because they'll get the best of you, especially in the world that we live in. People is so materialized. They so tapped out and so shallow. They not deep. They don't care about your situation. They don't care about you, you know, and that's not what I'm trying to push with the Ikaika Elan brand. I want people who rare my stuff to be real human beings, to care about others in the street. And I'm not saying give every dollar to a homeless man that you see, because sometimes we just don't got it like that. But just be a compassionate person. You know, when you see someone on the side of the road and they tire flat, bro, you know, sometimes we have to be careful because we see crazy stuff. But you gotta be the warrior in the family that say, hey, you good? All right. Shit, well, if they was gonna act crazy, they was gonna, I mean, you know, stuff, if they was gonna act crazy, then I would have handled that. But I was just gonna look out for them, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta look out for each other as a people, man. We gotta do that the Ikaika Elan way. And I want to get to where, like, my brand with the clothes, the people who support and see the videos, and I'm gonna keep posting. You guys gonna see the video of the garage get better. It takes time, y'all. Like, bro, it's literally videos in my YouTube for me living in my grandma's garage, doing that. If you go way back in there, like one of them studios is the room that we used to live in. Like, it's the same exact room. So living in my grandma's garage, living in 8 people different houses, 7 people different houses, to finally, while we were out here, we rented our own apartment, but me and my sister came to an agreement that I'll stay here, I'll save some money, so when she leaves, I'll be able to take over rent. And that's what we're working on right now, you know what I'm saying? And then just keep working on my business. And I got my dog, and my girl's on, she's on, we doing our plan, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to spill all the seeds yet because they planted right now. And eventually they'll show for themselves, you know what I'm saying? But it just takes so much work and so much control of the emotions. Like, it's like this, you know what I'm saying, with the emotions, because people, like I said, they're worldly, they're materialistic, so something might come up and make them feel like, you know what I'm saying, and I might, right in the position I'm in right now, I just gotta bow down. I'm not saying it's all bad, I'm grateful, I'm very positive, I'm very love about it, but sometimes you just gotta like dust it off your shoulders and be like, don't take nothing personal, you know what I'm saying, because bro, it's so, especially coming from where we come from, you got trauma in you, you got unsettled things or stuff that's still going on right now that might be messing with you in the process. You gotta push through that. You gotta look at the end goal and tell yourself like, okay, forget these emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying as a young man or a young woman with you that just F your emotions. I'm just gonna, I don't care about what nobody need. Don't ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta be the positive. Because if you not, then you listening to the bad emotion. You feel me? So it's not like F all the emotions, but it's in a way like just don't take it personal. Whatever, if someone is putting something on you or you did something and they just trip out about it, you can't, you know, I'm speaking from personal, like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't even take it personal, you know what I'm saying? They want to do whatever, you just stay down. The best response is no response. You know, don't respond while you mad. That's emotions. Go think about it. A lot of people, like I said, in their relationships, at their job, they do something while they angry in the moment, and they like, I wish I would have still had that job, or I wish I still would have been with old girl because I was just a fool, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end this video right here, y'all. I'm back to back with it, man. New job. Baby on the way, playing in full effect, yeah. Still posting my little videos. I'm gonna get better as the studio progresses, as my job progresses. You guys will start seeing, oh, the studio, the TV get put on the wall and here and there, and then when all that stuff start happening, you know, it takes strength, it takes persistence, it takes a lot. When all that start happening, then I could post videos about me. While I'm talking to you guys, I could be sewing, or, you know what I'm saying, I could get back to how bro, I'm really the pioneer of this cut and sew stuff. I don't care what nobody say. There's another dude on Instagram. I'm gonna find him in my next video, and I'm gonna talk about why I'm the GOAT of the pioneer. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, of our generation, I have not ever seen it blew up after I started doing it. And I'm not saying like, oh, he's just the first only one, but one of the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? Around the time that it started, bro, it was a small group all over that just was like, okay, create, and then boom, and then it just took off to something that it is now, but definitely was on it before it was trendy. I was doing it before it was trendy, so yeah, be able to get back to that, like, it's been a long ride, but like, I'm happy I started recording recently so you guys can see the video, the studio looking all, it's dirty, the bike sitting, you know, eventually I'll be posting videos while I'm riding the bike, talking to you guys while I'm cruising, you know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of time, but keep going. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, you know what I'm saying? Don't go to jail because you wanted to prove something to yourself, or because the status that society has made us feel that we need to do. It's literally a trap, you guys. It's literally a trap that we have to see from the outside, and each one teach one. So if you notice and you in the hood, when you guys is out and you blowing, or you guys is walking down the street and see the enemigo or whatever happen, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be the one in the group to be like, hey, yo, chill, look, let's go do this. We gotta do it. you know. And at first they gonna get resistance. It's gonna be resistance, but then it'll be one that crack off with you, and it might be like that, you know. But I didn't broke myself out, especially me. I broke away because I got a family, you know, and I done took risks before and put my life in dumb things that's not what I'm not willing to do now, because I have a future. I got a legacy. The kids right there. That's it. If you got kids, that's your legacy. When you leave, that's what's here on the earth. Not your car, not what you did with your business. It's the character that they leave. You know, control those emotions, and the biggest one gotta be love. LOVE. You feel me? You gotta have love. That's the best emotion, and just vibrate off of that. Don't even let nothing bother you. Dust it off your shoulders and stay focused on your mission. When stuff does happen and you feel your emotions, just be like it's part of the process. I had people that went against me. You hear it all the time in people in their success stories. I had people against me. I had people that booed me. When you hear those negative things or something that make your emotions spark off, just tell yourself that's part of the process. I'm literally doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because that's part of the. I've heard other people say it, so I know when that happens to me, I'm like, that's part of the process. Tell yourself that too. Don't fall victim to those emotions, because those emotions is a trap to get you to set back and restart. You're gonna have to hit that restart button. Y'all don't know how many times I slept on an air mattress. Me and my girl, me and my son, and had to go sleep on an air mattress because of my emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's all my fault, and I'm just like, but sometimes principle coming in things, that's other stories. But emotions is a big part that play into it. And yeah, Ikaika Elan, y'all. I'ma sign out. Y'all have a great day, man. Stay love, stay positivity, stay Ikaika Elan.